Hey, Royal Rough Riders. This is Mademoiselle Mosley again. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm doing great. Look, y'all men know I love y'all. You know I love you. Yes, I love you all. My love is for you all. Women too, but I love my men. I'm trying to help them kick in because they're the leaders. You know, y'all stop trying to argue about that. We already know what that is, okay? If he can't lead you, then you can't follow. If you can't follow him, then he can't lead you. So that's not the man for you. Find a man that you can follow, or find a man that can lead you. So, get back to this. You men are supposed to be our providers and our protectors. But instead, excuse me, I done got all off the camera. Instead, you are preying on us instead of praying for us. Praying. Preying. You are preying on us instead of praying. Praying for us. How are we supposed to submit to someone who is preying upon us and not praying for us? Taking advantage of your position by putting us at a disposition. How are we going to take care of y'all when we despise y'all? I'm being straight up. I don't despise anyone. I know every man that I have been with in my life has been a lesson. And I learned from those lessons. Yes, I did. I'm not mad. Like I said, I got my BA, my AA, my what is that other things? My PhD, I got all my degrees messing with people who I shouldn't have gave time to. But that's how the lesson go. You know, you have to learn. Don't be mad about it. Don't mistreat the next person. But you learn the lesson. So when you see a familiar equation, you know what it add up to. So anyway, instead of y'all praying for us, y'all praying on us. And how we gonna take care of y'all when we despise y'all because of what one of y'all did? Maybe more than one, but I'm just saying. It starts the suspicion, the lack of trust, the lack of submission, the lack of giving somebody permission. It starts with one. And it usually starts when your heart was pure and you were so sure, and you know, y'all were in love and y'all thought everything was great, and then they saw you one day doing something with someone else, or something happened to break a person's heart. But I'm just saying that little part. I'm talking about young, when your heart is really broken when you're young. When you get older, you have an expectancy of people not being who they say they're going to be because you've seen it before, you've heard it before, and you've done it before. So anyway, but to say that is to say this. Y'all men need to understand that we are carriers. Women are carriers. What we carry, we multiply. Whether it is you give us a baby or whether you give us drama, we will multiply that. And some of y'all got that thing together, baby mama drama. Whether you give us a baby or drama, uses your baby mama with the drama. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm done with all that. But like I said, we care what we carry, we multiply. And like I said, just like that seed that you put inside of us, whether it's a baby or drama. Like I said earlier, the little joke, you know, some men have baby mama drama. Y'all already knew it was drama, but anyway, we birth what we are given back into this earth. Whatever a woman is given, she births it back into the earth. You give her a sperm, she give you back a baby. You give her drama, she's going to give you even more drama. You give her some food, hopefully she can give you a meal. You know, you provide her with a home, you provide her with a house, she turned it into a home. You know, it's so many things that y'all men don't understand about women as a whole. And then if you don't know the fullness of where she came from and what she been through, then it's kind of hard to bring her through. Sometimes y'all don't even know anything about the woman. You just look at her and she look good, and you know, you met her representative, and you might even know some people in her family, and she been holding back the real her. But sometimes y'all get afraid when a woman show you the real her straight up and let you know, look, I ain't going for this, I ain't going for that. If you want to do that, you need to be a magician and go on and pull the rabbit out of the hat. Ain't nobody trying to do all of that. Ain't nobody playing. Ain't nobody wasting no time. But if I say this, and then I'm going to get off of him. If you don't want to be committed to a woman or man, whatever, but I'm talking to my men tonight, then stay single. Don't marry nobody and hurt them. That's different. That's a different kind of hurt. And if you get married, and I'm not telling nobody to do this, I'm just giving some instances. And if you get married and you don't want to be married no more, then leave. Don't send her through all of that stuff. Don't send him through all that stuff. I'm just saying both people right now, but don't send her through it. Leave. You can leave. And I'm not telling somebody to leave. I'm just saying all that toxicity that you're going to build up and all that karma, be real. Be straight up. And like I told you in videos before, sometimes you just need to get your stuff and be gone and call them on the telephone. And that is not a coward way of doing something. If you know somebody's can have the chance of hurting you, or it's turning into a bigger situation than you need to be, and you want to be free, and you know you want to be free, you need to leave. You don't want anyone to get hurt. You don't want yourself to get hurt. You don't want the police called. You don't want to spend no nights in jail. You don't want to go to hell. Just leave. But the situation is people want to have their cake and eat it too. And then get, you an attorney, and and visit your children, and have it in a way that it becomes harmonic and allow each other to heal. Because most of the times when we have toxic situations like that, we were already sick when we met each other. We were already not well, but we had this dream of living well, like the video I just did. You have to be well in order to live well. Two toxic people get together and had a rough life, and they make this pact that they're going to have a better life, but yet in the midst of them striving for the better life, neither one of them got well. That's why they can't live well. It has nothing to do with anything else but people healing themselves before they come together with somebody else. Or either it's just going to be two sick people looking well but not living well. So I hope that helped y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, get it before it gets you.